Welcome to the Windmill Ground, home of Llantwit Major FC, where the Cymru South is the priority for both of these today. Newport have travelled the half an hour or so down the motorway to this little salubrious corner of southwest Wales. Now, there is only one story dominating the build-up to this one. Kofi Rowe is included in the Llantwit Major side. He scored last week in their victory, and he faces his former employer in the Steelmen today. Whereas for Newport City, a big return. Nat Jarvis is back into the squad for the first time since the loss to Carmarthen on the road just a few weeks ago. In terms of conditions today, it is a bit windy. It has that name for a reason, but the sun is out and it's going to be a very tense and fraught encounter. Don't forget, there are just 4 points separating second and eighth in an absolute logjam that is the Cymru South.
Alright fellas, so firstly, 2 clean sheets in the last 2 games. We have to do exactly the same again today. Alright, we're giving ourselves a really good platform to play when it comes to second halves and things like that. We spoke about it. The amount of mistakes in crucial areas is reducing, alright, because I think the concentration levels are increasing and we're probably taking a few less risks. Alright, first half performances in the last 2 weeks have been outstanding, but I think we need to do a better job of building on those things now, going into the second half and being braver in that second half. We've got to do a better job of doing that in the second half now. But I think as being solid and tough to break down and stuff like that is a perfect one for us boys, because we set ourselves up in those last 2 games, okay? I came down here 2 years ago actually, alright, and I got down here with a group of boys that I had because I wasn't ready for it, I'll be honest with you, and neither were they. Okay, it's going to be, I know it's cheesy as boys, it's going to be a war out there today. This I love it, alright, he's all about today, but we need 11 of these okay? No fancy Dans, okay? Roll your sleeves up and you've got to be about it today. I need legs, where's Pants leg? I need about 10 of you with fucking war wounds like that coming off there today. And as much as I'm joking about it, if you don't boys, we'll get again, seriously. Alright, I didn't know what was coming from when I come 2 years ago, but I'm telling you what they're about today, and they're going to kick out of you, and they're going to hook it and be nasty in 90 minutes, so you've got to be ready for it.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Windmill Ground here in Llantwit Major for this JD Cymru South encounter between the Windmill Army and the Steelmen of Newport City. Plenty of intrigue around this one and plenty to get our teeth stuck into. But before all of that, on this weekend of remembrance, we will have a minute's silence to honour those who have fallen. Impeccably observed, and we are clear. So, team news, and it has been a real rollercoaster in the past hour because there has been a few late additions to the starting 11, and the big one is the return of Kane McLagan. The former Barry Hitman is back after his injury at Pontypridd, his first start since the 12th of September. He comes into the side. Out goes Nat Jarvis, who was due to make his return after a few weeks out, and he is on the bench for this one. Apart from that, it's as you were. Edward King is now the number 1 after Colin Riella's departure, with Kieran Blackburn on the bench, and the defence of Noyes, Cooper, Bancroft and Hillman remains ever present. Up front, Rhys Kavanagh, Eduardo Bregua still searching for his first goal, with Clayton Farah and Harvey Singh pulling the strings and Kai Steadman on the opposite side. The big story for Llantwit, of course, is the inclusion of Kofi Rowe, who left the Steelmen in the summer, their top scorer last season. But this time around, he will be facing off against his former employer. And so, our referee today is Benjamin Schofield, as Newport get us underway with an unorthodox kick-off right into the mix in the grey shirts.
down the wing.
Good header away by Luke Cooper. Here's Bregua. Bregua advancing forward, goes for goal, and it's kept out by Riley Allen. The first shot on target of the day for the Steelmen. It's taken. Bregua just tried to get a glancing header on that, couldn't quite. Imperial in the air from Connor Goldsworthy. And Llantwit are going to look for goal here. Kofi Rowe goes up into the area and he wins his side a corner. Anyway, corner comes in. It is a very high corner, steep. It's not gone yet. Here's Goldsworthy, beats out Gregua, and it's cleared by Farrah.
And now this might be an opportunity for
And the shot is just wide of the post. It may have even taken a nick off the woodwork, and Llantwit inches away from opening the scoring.
Well, defensively, that was not the best from Newport from that corner.
It was a bit of pinball. Goes in, and Emmanuel left out.
Trying to come down the left wing. No space at all there.
And there were a few fouls indicated there, but the advantage has been played. And this could be a chance for Kavanagh, but Allen got to it first. He had to be very vigilant there. The game stretched for a brief moment of time. But in the end, enough done by the very physical presence of Riley Allen. Now, Edward King has lost that one. It's a battle to the line, and Kofi Rowe goes down. Big decision here. It was Cooper and Rowe, the two former teammates, colliding. The yellow card has been shown for simulation, and City get the decision. Much to the consternation of Kofi Rowe, that was very nearly disaster all around. Well, it was a facsimile of what happened on the other side. Kofi Rowe was set free. He beat King, who just about misplaced his touch, and then Cooper denied him on the line. And one in the book for Llantwit. But they are still on top, and they'll be looking to assert their dominance here. That is a good ball up for Kinsella. Corner is not happening. Goal kick.
To be taken by Harvey Singh.
And that looked to be a foul, but no, play goes on. Rhys Kavanagh deemed to have been stopped fairly, and after that previous challenge, I think we'll call it one apiece. Well, I said before that this referee had 2 reds in his last game. He's been content to let things go so far, apart from that one Kofi Rowe incident. In the meantime, McLagan, ball is in, and it's in off the woodwork. City have the lead. It's Rhys Kavanagh. And the Steelmen have stolen the early advantage. It came from another piece of Newport brilliance in the air. The cross delivered into the area and the header down. It's Kavanagh. He scored against Cairo Ely. He was on the losing side that day. Well, this time it is Newport in front, 1-0 at Llantwit Major. City took the lead.
Llantwit winning it first time.
This is Farrett.
Newport do.
Good run by Farrett. And touched by Kavanagh. It all got a bit scrappy and it's going to bobble around a bit. City come away with it. Breguet, good pass, and it just had a bit too much on for Kane McLagan.
Too much juice on that ball. He had a chance.
Bullet headed Richard Noyes. This is Bevan. Cut out in midfield by Bancrofts. City on the counter charge. This is Kane McLagan. McLagan, good ball up for Kavanagh. McLagan thumped it at goal. Thumped into a Llantwit major defender. And then it goes straight out of play. Richard Noyes, he's come up trumps a few times this season with his corners and his free kicks. And he put Newport to a 2-goal lead. In it goes, not a bad attempt, but it's just about cleared. Hillman bobbles around, and the grey shirts can't find the correct touch. Breguet dinked back in, cleared away again, and it just falls out of the outstretched leg of Connor Goldsworthy. Incidentally, his brother Kian is also a Llantwit player. He's not in the starting lineup today though. Farrett, long ball, Cooper, good header. This is Noyes. Noyes went for goal and he wasn't a million miles away. Did well to get some veracity on that one.
Well, that is indeed the end of Thomas.
Eventually bulges the back of the netting.
There is a player for Llantwit.
Right back into action. This is Bevan. Look for Rowe and play broke down. King with a beautiful reverse pass into McLagan, and this is Harvey Singh now. McLagan showed times where he's been his old self. Now Singh advances into the area. It's 2! It's another for City on the stroke of half-time. And they have clear daylight.
You can hear what some young fans here making up. I don't think I've got any ears on that by the time I come home.
It was a sumptuous cross again, laid into the area and right into the path. I think it was Kavanagh. Just got the pivotal touch in the end. And a fantastic half for the former Barry man, Rhys Kavanagh. His second and third goals for the club. And after almost a year out with injury, he's back into the Cymru leagues alright, and he's back with a bang. 2-0. It goes straight out, and that will bring a half-time whistle, and that will bring a 2-0 Newport City lead.
I'll try and keep it quick as I can, but Llantwit major-wise, they won't throw anything more than what they're doing. They'll just add the intensity of doing that. Okay, so what I will say is, in the conditions up here with the referees, with the crowd, there are moments you're going to come under the cosh, and we have to behave and act the right way. And they're the little things we've got to be focused and concentrated on doing and making them every moment of this game. Every moment. And regards to physicality, right, it breaks down into 3 elements. Physicality, technical, and neuro. So that means, physically, are you in a position to be strong enough to hold the ball or go and win the ball? Everyone in this change room has that ability. Simple as. Technically, is your body shape right? Is your arm in the right position? Are you jumping at the right time? That's another technical aspect of it. The neuro element is how you think. So your reaction speed, your ability to do it, and your encouragement to want to win the ball.
At the moment, 3 points are going their way. Ambitious attempt to kick off as Llantwit in the Boca Juniors-esque white, yellow and blue strips get us underway from right to left. It goes straight out the play. Into the air. Header from Tom Walboff, who we didn't really see in the first half. Steadman went down, and it was a bit of a nudge, so free kick for City. Yeah. Good delivery. More than that, it was a brilliant delivery, and it was Cooper who scalpelled his shot just over the bar.
Going to be a goal kick for the Llantwit keeper to take.
They've gone quickly with Rowe. He really is craving a goal against his former club, you know that. As he lost out, it's still with Kofi Rowe. That was a heroic bit of resilience there. Corner, who've been so resilient from set pieces of late. And it goes in swinger, and there's a lot of danger. It's not away yet. Shot gets blocked, claims of handball. Llantwit were adamant that it was. City get away. And now on the opposite side, Kavanagh trying to chase down the substitute of Tom Tweedy. Well, Llantwit insisted that it struck someone's hands. From this angle, it was nigh on imperceivable, but this is McLagan. Didn't quite get through. Still Kane McLagan. Still Kane McLagan. He does find the pass, but the pass is only as far as Connor Goldsworthy. Cooper retrieves. Llantwit loose with possession. Bregua. Kavanagh being grappled in at least 3 time zones by Tom Walbioff, but he doesn't get the free kick, and Llantwit go the opposite side. Rowe goes down again against Noise, and the corner goes the way of Llantwit Major. He's been letting a lot of the play go today, has Benjamin Schofield. Here we go. It's another troublesome one, and somehow City have got it off the line. It's not yet cleared. They can't work it into a crossing opportunity. How on earth have Newport held that? How have they kept it out? Last time we heard, we're on the losing end of the scoreline at home to Trio in Stars, but they got a leveller through Daniel Bowen. Drax 2, Trio in 2. No other goals in our 2 other games. Aberystwyth and Trevelyan, Carmarthen and Thomas still goalless now. Kofi Rowe showing his mercurial side. It's another good burst through. In goes the cross, and it's just broken down there. Back out for Cohen Kinsella. And down, Bevan went. Screams of anguish from the fans, from the coaching staff. Another decision doesn't go that way. City wanted a decision their way as well. It's all getting a bit frayed. Rowe was there. Header didn't aim at him directly. Kofi Rowe taking it back and resetting play. Cross is dug out. King was up there, and a melee of bodies again as King goes down, and there were a few players battling for that one. Hasn't played since the Carmarthen game back in September.
And he does throw it in towards the box.
And it goes, and McLagan's there! But the flag denies the former Barry man a first goal back for the club. And Llantwit will look to counter. Rowe beats Singh. Will he beat Bancroft? He can't beat both. And the free kick has gone to Newport City from Richard Noyes. Noyes, it's a low one, and Llantwit deal with it. Back out for Richard Noyes. Great delivery, and just about cleared. So many shouts in there, and the strike was just kept out, and it's just gone wide. Hillman was in there, and amongst the bodies, it just about stayed out. Llantwit inches away from conceding a third, and that you would think would have been game over.
And now, trying to get this out there.
Here comes Singh. Harvey Singh, advancing position. Brilliant run from Harvey Singh. Plenty of room to pick out the cross, and it's a bit of a miscue. Oh, it's not gone in. Rhys Kavanagh almost had a hat-trick, and somehow, well, Riley Allen, his heart must have been in his mouth. There was a brief moment in the first half where he dropped a fairly easy catch, and it almost happened again with disastrous results. Fortunately,
area of that half, sorry, does launch it towards the area, but it comes straight back down. And Noyes crosses it in this one.
Hillman's header is just wide. And already off the ball, Danny Hillman is going to walk here. It's a second yellow card. He headbutted Connor Goldsworthy. There was contact between the two, and Danny Hillman, well, he's been reliable so far this afternoon, but he does walk the green mile. He is gone, and he will be a big miss now. Corner goes in, drops behind Goldsworthy. He took the corner. Can he come? Provider! He can! Guess who? Well, he just had to, didn't he? Kofi Rowe with one of the easiest goals you will ever see. Newport City have the arrears reduced.
Back into the game. It's now 2-1.
This is Emmanuel. Every grey shirt is back towards that penalty area.
And now what can Llantwit do with this now? Number 12.
This is Jones again. Jones! Rowe! Charged down by Cooper! Big moments for the hosts. And a big defensive stop from the Steelmen captain.
A rare corner from the left-hand side. It's going to be a mean swinging one.
Corner goes in, and it's into the back post, and the comeback is complete. Major, find a way! They had it won serious danger of going away empty-handed. The onus is all on Llantwit now. Into the area. What's the decision? No penalty. Edward King clears upfield.
all happening now towards the end of the game.
Talk about a grandstand. This is Kavanagh, who's on a hat-trick, don't forget. Breguer was up there. It was too far for the former Penabont man.
So now, why the Allen? Where's this goal kick? He's going to be taking this on.
And City now lucky to get out of this. Cole Mace, substitute. Mace. Cole Mace! It was always rising, but it was worth a go. What a game this has been. Not long left. And the shot was ambitious. Oh, it was almost a winner. Goalsworthy.
But it was a decent effort, but it has gone out. So, Edward King to take this goal.
Just a lick of paint away from winning it. It's still not away. It's back in, and in space was Goalsworthy. Row. And that will do it. And what a dramatic game. Newport had it in the bag until Danny Hillman sending off. And Llantwit Major have got a point, and Newport City have dropped further from the promotion race. Goals for Kofi Rowe. He had to get one on his return. Josh Jones getting one as well. What turned out to be the equaliser, and there will be a lot of talking points after that one. Sam, what's your verdict on the result?
I'm not sure. I'm lucky to get away with a point in the end, given the circumstances when they've scored late on. The momentum swing was obvious, so happy in the sense of getting out of here with something. Disappointed that for 74 minutes we've dominated a game of football. Could be 3-4 up. We're not, and then we throw away what was a bank 3 points from a decision that's changed the game. So yeah, mixed emotions, to be honest.
I'll get into that in a second, but we did say before the game that goal scoring was an issue, and Reece gets two in the first half. What were your views on his performance?
Outstanding, and we said about scoring goals as well from open play. It's two great goals that we've scored. A great header from him, and obviously a great end to a good team goal. And that's the frustrating part, because really we've then limited their chances. Don't get me wrong, we've had some calls for blatant penalties that they haven't got, but you know, in terms of how we've dominated that game, I couldn't have been prouder, and the performance was excellent. So that's why there's disappointment right now.
Let's go into those decisions then. Kane has a goal ruled out in the second half. There are a few penalty decisions turned down. Danny gets sent off. What's your view on all of that?
My view on it is that we've got a game of football that's been impacted majorly by officials. So if we look at those decisions, a game of football should really be decided between two teams, and it's been decided by the officials, in my opinion. Kane's goal, nothing wrong with it. That should be a goal. Can't see what's wrong with it, but it wasn't just that, it was decisions all over the pitch, for us and them, mind. And then we got into the situation, even when we look at their goal, take away Danny's situation, it's just another official's a poor decision on the halfway line that's led to the throw-in. So we know we can defend better, and we should have defended better. And the blame isn't on the officials of that we can't defend those set pieces better. But the game's been spoilt, in my opinion. And they'll probably have the same arguments, because they should have penalties. So yeah, disappointing in that sense as well.